Next Week in Wolfeboro is underwritten by the Downtown Grill Cafe. The Downtown Grill Cafe is located at 33 Main Street in beautiful Wolfeboro, New Hampshire, with a fantastic view of Lake Winnipesaukee and Cape Park. Hours of operations are daily from 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. For more information about this underwriter, check out the website www.downtowngrill.cafe.
Welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. I'm your host, Will Hunter. We're coming to you from Zoom for Wolfeboro Community Television, where we bring your community to view. We say thank you to our friends at the Downtown Grill Cafe for underwriting Next Week in Wolfeboro. It is through their support of underwriters and donors like you that programs like ours are possible in Wolfeboro Community Television. If you'd like to underwrite a program for Wolfeboro Community Television, please contact our producers at 569-0219. We also want you to let your friends and family from out of town know they can watch this program on Facebook and YouTube. Once you're either logged into Facebook or YouTube, just search for Wolfeboro Community Television and you'll find us on Next Week in Wolfeboro. Considering the current situation regarding the COVID-19 virus affecting public events and group gathering, it is important for you to confirm any of the events we mentioned will actually be taking place. That's right, we're sharing with you what has been planned and events scheduled in the Wolfeboro area. However, safety must come first, so we respect and appreciate those who are making the difficult decisions about continuing, postponing, or canceling events. With that said, let's head right over to the train station to hear from Mrs. DeVries of the Chamber of Commerce about upcoming programs for the week ahead. Send it over to you, Mrs. DeVries.
Hi and welcome to Next Week in Wolfeboro. My name is Mary and we have some things to tell you about. This is wonderful. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, as they say. We have the community Christmas tree lit. Santa made a surprise appearance and used his magic to light the tree. And also, he readied the Santa's hut for you to write your letters to Santa. There's a mailbox outside the hut and you can leave your letters there. Speaking of Christmas and the holidays, the Wolfeboro Rotary Club has opened their Christmas tree sales over at the Clark Museum Complex Park that is across from Huggins Hospital, and you can purchase your trees to support the Rotary Club and what they do for the community. They will be open Thursday through Sunday, 10 a.m. until 4 until they are sold out. So go down to get your tree and have some fun with that. Also, the Rotary Club is very busy these days. They have opened their holiday basket at Verani Realty. You can drop off your monetary donation or food donation there at the real estate office. And again, support those efforts the Rotary Club is making to help Life Ministries Food Pantry. What else do we have? The Wolfeboro Library is putting on some virtual programs, and coming up on December 7th at 4 p.m. you can log in through the library's website and take part in a program called Winter Backyard Birds, and then you'll see the other upcoming programs that they have as well. I'm looking at our community calendar of events and I think we've covered it, so that's it. Go out and have some fun, and remember to shop, dine, and have fun in your town. Wolfeboro, back to the studio.
Thank you, Mr. DeVries. And thank you for the reminder. I still have to get my letter written to Santa and put it in the box at Santa's hut near Cape Park. Here's some things I'd like to share with everyone. We'll start with some general information. Anyone with a library card can borrow the library's Orion Star West telescope. It is a hoot to use it at the dark winter nights. On Friday, December 4th, the Wolfeboro Village Players Theater Group will continue with their online production of short plays performed over Zoom. The short story plays by playwright Jeff Gobiel start at 7 o'clock p.m. On Saturday, December 5th, Wolfeboro Area's Farmers Market will be at Brookfield Townhouse from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. every first and third Saturday of the month through the end of April. They often have local produce, fresh eggs, milk, meats, baked bread, and much more. The Wolfeboro Public Library's annual book sale and basket raffle is in progress until December 16th. During normal library hours, the 5 basket raffle prizes will be awarded on December 16th. The Wolfeboro Players Theater will continue their online production of the short plays performed over Zoom. Short play story plays by playwright Jeff Gobiel start at 7 o'clock p.m. Sunday, December 6th, Lakeshore and Sterling continues at Pop Whalen Arena, starting at 4:50 p.m. and continues every Sunday until December 13th. Sterling is a two-person version of curling. On Monday, December 7th, Wolfeboro Public Library, virtual slideshow presentation by Stephen Hale of Open World Explorers is titled Winter Backyard Birds, and the presentation will be shown at 4 p.m. Bird identification tips are offered for feeding and identifying common and not so common winter birds. Call the library at 569-2428 to register and receive the Zoom meeting sign-up details. On Thursday, December 10th, the Wolfeboro Rotary Club annual Christmas tree sale continues at the Clark House Museum Complex. The sale takes place each Thursday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The Wolfeboro Rotary Club is also hosting its 20th annual holiday food basket in support of Life Ministries Food Pantry. Contributions will be dropped off at Verani Realty, 22 Main Street, or mailed to P.O. Box 476, Wolfeboro Falls, New Hampshire, 03896. On Saturday, December 12th, preparations are underway now for the 25th annual New Hampshire VNA and Hospice Tree of Memory Celebration of Life and Remembrance. This annual event will be held on Saturday, December 12th, and due to COVID-19, people will not be able to gather in person for the usual event. Rather, a virtual celebration is planned. For more information, please go to www.centralvna.org. Okay, let's send over to the Parks and Recreation Department for an update on upcoming program and activities. We'll send it over to you, Bo Betts.
Hey Will, Bo from Parks and Rec here. I just wanted to check in with everybody. Hope everybody had a great holiday. We're busy here at Pop Whalen and Abenaki getting ready for the winter season. Our registration software went live last week, so we're now taking in new registrants. So I would just say for anybody that's participated in programs here before, go online, make a new account, get familiar with our website. We are open for lap skating, stick practice, and a few other ice programs are running right now. I will say it is important that you make an account. We are not accepting any drop-ins at this time, so you will need to go online, make an account, reserve a day that you want to come, and then you'll be allowed to come into Pop Whalen. There are a few steps to get into the building. You have a health screening QR code that you can do before you come, which is very helpful, get you in the building quicker. And we are limited with capacity-wise, so I just be sure to get on the website, look at the calendar, pick a day that you want to come in. We're excited to have people in the building. We're doing the best that we can, cleaning, wearing our masks. So, and Abenaki's right around the corner, and those season passes are available right now online as well. So get those while you can. We look forward to opening up Abenaki on the 26th, and that's about it. Thanks, Will.
Thank you, Bill Betts. All right, now our library director, Cindy Scott, is ready to give us a library update. Send it over to you, Cindy. Scott.
Thanks, Will. First of all, I want to showcase this sign we have behind us here, which is a present to the children of Wolfeboro from Barbara Widmer, our children's librarian, who just retired last month, and she wanted to have something to help remember her by. And so she had custom made this sign, which is also reversible, so we'll be able to change what is pointing in the future. But this is from Barbara Widmer, with love to the children of Wolfeboro. Coming up at the library, we also have on Monday, December 7th, Stephen Hale will be doing a Zoom presentation on winter backyard birds. It's at 4 p.m. And to get the information on how to link to the program, you need to call the library at 569-2428 or email Lynn, L-Y-N-N-E, .clough, C-L-O-U-G-H, at wolfeboropubliclibrary.org. Also, we have ongoing our Friends of the Library holiday book sale and raffle, and this will be running through December 16th. This is the fundraiser that the Friends of the Library are doing this year because so many of their fundraising efforts this year have ended up canceled. And these are lightly used books which have been quarantined before they are put out into the book sale. Back to you, Will.
Thank you, Cindy Scott. Mr. Renee and Mr. Ossack from the Mike in the House Sports Talk Show will give us their weekly update on upcoming games and events. We're sending it over to you, Mr. Ossack.
Thanks, Will. All right, so things are happening in sports, Coach.
They are.
So we got workouts are happening right now for winter athletes.
All the preseason workouts are going on.
Practices started officially December 14th.
Mm-hmm.
And then games are in the middle of January.
I know. Can't wait. That's amazing.
It's
still, I mean, we go day by day, but it's still amazing.
We do. We set that up last year that, until the puck drops and the ball is, how do you start a basketball game? The ball's thrown out. Jump ball. Thank you.
Yep.
Jump ball, then we wait until it happens. But we're still in.
We are.
Back to you, Will.
Thank you, Mr. Renee and Mr. Ossack. And now we hear from Father Cole at St. Katharine Drexel Catholic Church. Hello, Father Cole. We're sending it over to you.
Well, hi, Will. Thanks for having us on this week at St. Katharine Drexel. We really appreciate all that you do for us and that you do for the community. So let me just mention a few things here this week at St. Katharine Drexel. We still have a few of the Word Among Us for the season of Advent, and we'd like everyone to have this booklet. It has the scriptures for each day, and also for the 4 weeks of Advent, and also the commentary, a meditation for each day. So it really is wonderful, especially since we're home right now. This is a great aid in preparing for Christmas and really celebrating this season of hope and expectation that Christ is coming again in glory, and he comes to us each day in many different ways. Also, this weekend we'll be beginning to pass out the new calendars for the year 2021. It's going to happen. The calendars have arrived. And once again, we'd like every family to have a religious calendar in their home. It has all the saints' feast days throughout the 12 months of the year. And this year's calendar is devoted to the Rosary, the Holy Rosary. So you'll find it very helpful in your private prayer life, in your family prayer life, especially if you pray the Rosary together. We're having the second Sunday of Advent coming up, and at the 10:30 Mass we're having a young woman who's going to be part of the rite of acceptance, which is into the rite of Christian initiation for adults. She's a woman, an adult woman who's never been baptized, and so now she's beginning that journey, hoping to be baptized as soon as she's ready, and then receive also confirmation in the Eucharist. It's always a thrill for us when we have someone joining the faith, joining the body of Christ. Also, Tuesday of next week now is December the 8th, and that's the feast of the Immaculate Conception of the Blessed Virgin Mary. She's the patroness of the United States. In Washington, D.C., the cathedral is the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception, and it's celebrating the fact that since Mary was to be the mother of the Word of the Father, the Word made flesh, God kept her preserved from any sin so that she would be a worthy mother of the Son of God. So we'll have Mass in the morning at 8 o'clock on the 8th, and again at 5 o'clock in the early evening, if either of those times is available. Also, it will be live streamed. And we do encourage people, if they're not comfortable coming to church, we appreciate that, we respect that. And what many people do is they watch at home, and then they drive to the church after Mass and receive the Holy Eucharist on the patio outside the front doors of the church. And that's a very safe way. Also, this past Sunday, with the weather being so mild, we had about 40 people outside listening to the Mass. We have speakers listening to the Mass, and then also receiving the Eucharist at the end of Mass as well. So whatever works for you, then we want to cooperate with that. And then when we're looking at Christmas, we're going to see what happens with the virus, you know, as it is increasing throughout our country, throughout the world. So we will let you know what we're going to be doing. I can tell you this much, we're going to have some kind of system where you can give us a reservation so we know you're coming, so we have room for the people who are coming, because with the 6-foot distance, the social distancing, we can only fit about 125 people into the church each time. So more to come on that as things develop. Say a prayer that this virus is conquered, and that we can get back to filling the church again and praising God. So thanks, Will, for everything. Happy Advent.
Thank you, Father Cole. And thank you for tuning into our weekly program. Remember, there's always something to do in and around Wolfeboro. If you'd like to add an event to our program, please contact Wolfeboro Community Television Station 569-0219 or send an email to wctv25@gmail.com. Hope to see you out and about, and we look forward to seeing you next week with clear eyes and full hearts. I'm Will Hunter for Wolfeboro Community Television, bringing your community to view.